So, alongside a cane blade fan, I put up another one. That's right, I put up my SMC A52 in this room. Decided to take down the Delta Seasons. We'll be relocating that, hopefully pretty soon. So yeah, here it is. This is a pretty big fan. It has a big brown 188, I imagine, motor. I think it's a 188 inside of it, if not a 172. It's a very big motor. This fan runs extremely fast. Blows a lot of air. Don't know when this was exactly built, this fan, but it's definitely an earlier SMC due to the type of motor. Top shot of it right there. Doesn't hang quite as low as the Delta Seasons though, which is good because I don't need to be hitting hitting my head on that in the future. So yeah, I'll turn it on low speed. Very nice. This fan has very bad bearings, not as bad as they were. Originally, I could barely even push the motor. Now it runs fine. It has a decent spin down. It just sometimes it was squeaking horribly, but I left it running all day, so it only occasionally does that and makes a scraping sound. So I'm hoping with letting it run non-stop, it'll eventually loosen up like it has even more. If not, I'm going to get a tube for my oil and shoot it into the bearings. Already here are the bearings. It's a really nice looking fan. I like this quite a lot. I wish SMC stayed making good fans. Then they went to the black motor, which airflow wise it isn't quite that bad in my opinion, but then they got really cheap with their parts and they just sucked, honestly. Then they got even worse with the white motor. Yeah, it's already blowing a pretty good amount of air. And I'll turn on medium now. This fan, although it doesn't blow as much air as the Delta Seasons because of the blade pitch, and I can't really get it to pitch anymore, these blade brackets are very strong and I don't want to risk breaking something. It goes about as fast as the Delta Seasons on high, believe it or not. So this thing is faster than the Apollo. It's probably a little bit better, actually, but that's fine with me. The Delta Seasons was a little bit better in airflow anyway. So it's whatever. Yeah, a lot of people, when I was putting this, when I was telling them I was planning to put this up, they're like, I don't know if that's going to fit, dude. It fit. Barely. But it fit, nonetheless. Blowing pretty decent air. Due to the tight space, you don't feel it all. Blows more air outwards. But it's pretty good on my seat. I can hear some bearing noise from it. Yeah, I got this in the Apollo for 20 bucks, which is a really good deal for two pretty good fans. These bring me back to my childhood, honestly. Looking at these cane blade fans, I always loved these. Anyways, now high speed. Look at that. You don't see that every day. It jumps so much. The low speed medium are pretty average. Like, definitely the Delta Seasons was faster on medium. Probably low speed too. But then this, it just jumps. I like fans that do that. When they're normal, low and medium, and then it just jumps to full speed. Here are the bearings. Blows a ton of air on high. It has trouble blowing air, though, due to it being close to the ceiling on that side. But it's pretty good, and I think it's decent enough for this room. Definitely more of a 38 or 42-inch room, but this works too. I like it. No plans to replace that, though. unless I find like a 30-inch cane blade that has a lightweight motor, because that's on anchor still. That is amazing though. This fan's amazing. I think it has a replaced pull chain because it doesn't have the see-through pull chain. I don't know if that's black motor specifically, but it still works on all speeds. It has a white pull chain though. Correct me. Tell me if that's normal in the comments for brown motor ones. Now reverse. Haven't even really ran on reverse. Boy, was this a pain to install, and I'm just glad because the box on the crossbar is loose. I'm just glad it didn't cause a wobble on the fan more than it normally would have been. I was going to shoot my brains out if I had to deal with that. Finding the right canopy screws. You can see it's only being held at one, which is fine. It holds up good. But it wasn't fun. Scrape some more. Scraping bearing noise. Just believe me, if that went wrong, time to blow Wes's brains out. Anyways, I thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Goodbye.